Everything's good. It's tails.
I said you black bitch. You was at my battle with Suge. I fucked up. I ain't gotta pretend. You thought it was funny, right? Okay. I bet I won't fuck up with the shotgun again. I'm with a bunch of bitches, and we all strapped. So go ahead and try us. I have a bald head looking red in the face. Danny Myers. And speaking of Myers, they said you retired after what happened with your mouth in that battle. No? Well, that's what I heard in the streets. But if you retired, then why you... Oh, I get it. You must have been lying through your teeth. He took so many shots, we couldn't tell if he was sober. I was ready. You could have caught this up last week. I would have killed Red October. Make one wrong move. Make one wrong move, and you moving on. Red gonna be on the bottom of shoe when I stomp him. Moubaton, they said he gonna win, but I'ma dismantle him. It's not even close. Shots in his face. I let him drive the boat.
Let's down your shit. Let's go.
Shots in his face. I let him drive the boat. They said he the king of RBE and he never lose. Well, I'm going for the gusto. I'm in the building, clapping off your roof just to show you I'm nuts. So you be clocking the time, but you gonna have to kill me, cause this loss is really gonna hurt. Don't slack, nigga. You better address you like you ready to work. So tell me why you here, oh. So tell me why you here, oh. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, oh. He tried to be courageous and got a 21 gun salute. Now look at y'all hero. Long sub.
Go.
Long sub. Chopping red meat down like we making a hero. See, I know they call you O, but to me, See, I know they call you O, but to me, you look like a zero. You the ugly nigga that gotta get fly to get a bitch. The type of nigga I'll let hit the box, but I'll never let him hit. Cause I done fucked with all types of niggas, but never in my life, oh. I wouldn't fuck you even by mistake. You not my type, though. I done battled some of the best. Now y'all gave me a declining red ARP, where's the love? But it's all good, I'm still gonna do ugly, nigga. 2 arms extended like where's my hug? And anybody thinking red gonna stop me, gotta be a fucking idiot. I get nasty without having to stick banging red like I'm fucking on my period. And when the weapons is drawn, you better not even blink, go. Or it's the AK-47. I'll kill a Linko. I ain't pressed by shit. I ain't pressed about shit. This faggot nigga cotton soft. A bitch that's rocking a wig, I knock yours off. It's gonna be like a high speed chase. Bullets gonna be running through him. Red light, but I know I keep that blade. So even if I bare arms, I'm still giving red stripes. But I wanna fight now. So go get your bitch, and she good as dead. I'll give you love scars if you acting trippy red, but we in Atlanta. We could have did this in Jersey and I would have fucked you up right at home, old dog. I would have put the paws on you right in your homo. Pause, homo. Pause, homo. Yeah, you strike me as an undercover fag. You be moving weird, oh. Rocking long hoodies and kilts to battles. Real niggas don't wear those. So fuck what you had on in that ad battle. Versus Big K, you dead ass had on a dress. That was daring over the checks. I'll pray on your body like the clothes you be wearing. And then he had on some beads that was looking like pearls. I was standing there shocked, like this nigga's a lame. Look at his face, red tight, like that was my grandmama chain. You a bitch. You need to stop. You can't hurt me. Rounds cut him off mid-Jersey.
Top of the first, Red, it's on you, my guy. Let's go.
Oh boy. That's what we do.
Yo, y'all can hear me? You dirty ass lace front wearing, fupa having bitch. The bars you come up with just ain't enough. Tonight, y'all seen what happened with Lady J and Smurf, right? I told y'all fellas, stop thinking these female rappers just ain't as tough. I mean, ladies, make some noise if y'all feel y'all can hang with us. These bitches still smoking that angel dust. With that being said, the ones who chant, y'all gonna be surprised when O Killer. Hey, yo, Fettuccine, I hope you got that calico, nigga. I ain't talking ratchets, cause I keep a tool cock, sonny. I'm talking caskets. I hope you got shoe box money. I'm about to win. I'm about to win by what? You know I'm Gully Moon. That's word to Percy Miller. Shit about to get ugly. Shoot 40 out. Rounding your melon for what your honey do. If Fetty try to run, lose, lose. It'll catch 22. Official, fam. Strapped with a black government issue can. Marlon Wayans, this shit a diamond. Little man, y'all all could get it. Y'all all could get it. So watch how you talk for the pistol bland. Behind bars, it get bad for you bitches. Civil brand. First I body her, yeah. Behind bars, it get bad for these bitches. Civil brand. First I body heart, body shoe, slide to you, clap the banger and red finger wave on Farrah like when she battle Shayna. Red finger wave on Farrah like when she. You have to be there. You know what that mean, right? I just shot all of the background, dumping the Mac rounds. Through your mind, studio time, I lay them tracks down. I said that to hustle, right? This time around, when I go out there, they brains get the afro treatment. Blown out here, close range. I slide up, pull that chrome out, flare, headshot. Your bundles up, bitch, it's cold out here. I hit her with a bow, bow, bow. Put 3 in her face just like a ski mask. She yelling, oh my God, stay a lot. While she gasp, I spin a block, slide on you, let another 3 blast. You get the meal right after funeral on a repass. Y'all all dying. Y'all all dying. Thinking I ain't effing with shoe. Carpentry, I lift the hammer, put a nail in your roof. Fettuccine also believing I can't F with his boo, so the trade subtract 5 for being -2. What you doing? What you doing? What the fuck did you think? He'll help you win? You silly as shit. You married to a bottom tier. You ain't killing me, bitch. He iffy with That's a fact. Like I said, that nigga's a bottom tier. You ain't killing me, bitch. You iffy with this. I'm as sick as it gets, dummy. If we be in the 100, I could 30-20 at 50%. I mean, hell. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? You lost to your wife, nigga. You lost to your wife, nigga. That's why she the Black Widow. But trust and believe, that don't mean she could Black Widow. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm nice. Trust and believe, that don't mean she could Black Widow. I'm nice. When this pop, your shit rock. Slipknot, then do you dirty shoe with the second hand. Like a thrift shop. It's nothing new, bitch. It's nothing new, bitch. Cut it out with the loose lips. I told you, whoever you pick, get a casket and a new dicks. General statement. That means at first it wasn't for you, bitch. But y'all know what they say, right? If the shoe fits, you heard me?
All right, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's get one. Relax.
Let's go, shoot. You got this bag.
Angel Dust? So you thought you was going smoke, hustle, then me? Nah, nigga, I'm a killer, baby. You gonna need a plan B. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'll keep the baby and pop it. I'll keep the. You thought you was gonna off hustle than me? Stupid nigga, I'm a killer, baby. You gonna need a plan B. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'll keep the baby and pop it. I don't need no nigga to help me do the job. Little bastard, I raise it myself like a single mom. Seeing Twerk, Suge, Arsenal, Surf, getting more shine on these leagues. I know they got a dead hurt, but me, I don't play those games. I'm putting one through red shirt. They full gas. They full speed while you all gas. Where your progress, so? I know that got you sick. That's a hard pill to digest, so. You standing still while they moving. I kind of feel sorry for you. Oh, nah. I blew cans since y'all been trying to soup bowl. Progresso, soup bowl. Catch up. This nigga been doing the same shit for years. He rap fast and got y'all thinking he nice. But he got zero replay value. Name me one of Red's battles that you could sit through twice. This nigga be like, you get that? This nigga be like, you get that? He say a bar and he gotta explain it every time. Nigga, that shit is ass if you explaining every line. If I draw, niggas gonna get the picture and I ain't gotta get him to the punch. My shit always hitting, nigga. But you had a couple shots. If we talking statistics, bow. Now all over the court like no misses. I'm really on that. I'm really on that street shit. This ain't a game, oh. As a little girl, I didn't even like clay. That means I never played, oh. So I wanna talk to that. I wanna talk to that fat, nasty, tooth missing on the side nigga with the filthy dreads. The one that used to come to all his battles dirty, the old Red. See, I liked you better back then. I liked you better back then. You was cold, Red. One button to shut all this shit down. That's the cold, Red. But I know you. So all that tough acting is scaring who? These bullets ain't finna misread, nigga. They skimming through. And everybody getting hit. Shit, he already told ya I used to be hoeing. Well, this one, I've been carrying like 9 months. Ain't no hiding it, nigga. The baby is showing. This guy gonna be nasty. He gonna have flashbacks of some gruesome shit. The bullets is traumatizing and went through some shit. It hit his main organs, ripped tissue, and clogged his arteries. Had his mind all over the place like my bad, y'all. Pardon me, nigga. Shit like this. Nigga, shit like this is regular. I put the knife in him till the meat bled. His chances of surviving, rare. I like the beef red, so get crazy. So get crazy. So get crazy, and anybody that's with you will die too. I got the piece on the low. That's my side boo, and y'all dumb niggas thinking y'all gonna kill us? Shit, y'all must be crazy. This call was for the ladies and gentlemen, but it won't be gentlemen once I lay these. I'm gonna kill. I'm on a killing spree. I'm shooting at anything moving. These niggas is dead, and will I take a loss? Negative. They going in the red. Knew they? Nigga, they knew. Negative. They going in the red. They knew I could get the job done. Why the fuck you think they picked me? I caught them slipping. Red car pull up. The shotty blast like Ricky.
That's what's up.
The shotty blast. The shotty blast like Ricky. Bare face, no mask. You gotta see who did it, nigga. I'm kicking your ass for all the men who thought it was cool to beat on women. You bitch, nigga. I went to Jersey. You bitch, nigga. I went to Jersey and they said you was a snitch, nigga. Undercover transforming dick giver, nigga. This battle was long overdue. You got caught in that hitman crossfire and didn't know what to do. Manana, malaha, fafaha. Nigga, that shit's garbage. We all stand patient, but it never gets better after the fucking translation. Murderville, bitch.
Yo. Let's give a round of applause to RBE for this card. You niggas did your thing. I like when the league do something different for a change. Facts. You got niggas versus niggas. Women versus women. Intergenders. This shit is just insane. 2K20. You finally put these bitches in the game, but beat me. Chill. It's my turn now. Relax. My turn. Nobody plays live. But beat me? I got enough bars to bring Rikers back. You bug, no wiretap. AR-15 with the light attached. I feel like Randy Johnson when I fire that. I'll bust a bird with that old school diamond back. You Golden Squad, right? Hey, Fetty, your baby Golden Squad, right? Ain't it everything Golden Shake? This Golden Eights and shoot straight to the Golden Gates. Close range, all in your Bay Area. Golden State. Close range, all in your Bay Area. Golden State. Catch a giant bullet. I turn this bitch into Golden Tape. She said some shit about me hitting women. That shit was trash. On my mother, I've never hit a woman before. But I beat a bitch's ass. Then be all on your block. I said I beat a bitch's ass, then be all on your block, fully auto the stock. First I snap, then oh shoot, like I almost forgot. You better get fire. That was fire, man. You better come up here and get this bitch. For real, my nigga, she move awkward. Nah, like really, get up here and get her, bro. She move awkward. We cool. You feel me? But you the one I do target for shit that your boo talking. True marksman. I bust in your crib with a tool barking. Shoe will be taking off at the door. I got new carpet. Fuck you. She asked for this. She asked for this. Fuck with them. And spirits get raised. I'm uplifting. Thug missions. I grind with the choppers. Bruxism. What you say about the translation? You don't understand it? Fuck it. I shall try. No. Blind like shot. What? Why you, shorty? Why your head shaking? You mad cause I'm a fan favorite? You damn right they want that motherfucking translation. I said fuck with them and spirits get raised. I'm uplifting thug missions. I grind with the choppers. Bruxism in a Chevy truck. Aiming it, I slide through. Bank your shit. Drive by. Stick out the blazer like it's a handkerchief. It get dangerous. It get dangerous when it get dangerous. Yeah. It's no mercy, nigga. It get dangerous. It get dangerous when a yapper spitting. I'm dropping bitches, Matic on the stand, pointing, but it's not a witness. The pistol I got a witness. Black on black tang folio. That's the gun title. I loaded hollows in it. Some of them. Some, you know what that means? Some are impacting this area. Some will rock them with it. Promiscuous with the strap. I hit a lot of bitches. I knew y'all would get it. Promiscuous. Hit a lot of, ironically, my aim monotony. I don't do a lot of misses. You heard me?
Let's go. I think we got one. Top of the third. Better have another one. Let's go, shoot. Finish up 1-1.
20. 20.
All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go.
You battle Oops, Show Off, Big K, and Murder. Well, if I show off with this Big K, it's gonna end in murder. See the card drop? He said he was gonna floss on me. Shit, he must have been sniffing that blue cocaine. I will shoot. And it's gonna be way more than 3 of them things. See, this was supposed to be Eve. See, this was supposed to be Eve. But she been ducking the queen. Shit, y'all could have made this a handicap match. Y'all would have witnessed Owen Hart fall from the top, fucking with me. Matter of fact, if I don't win this clearing red die, Vazi, I'm clearing red eye. See the strap? The strap, stay on shoe like Birkenstock. If I can't get it in time, the blade cutting his skin like he's circumcised. You claim you with the shits. You claim you with the shits, but I ain't never see you move nothing. And I ain't gotta pull your card to know that he bluffing. See, I got the drop on him. Invited him over. Made him feel comfortable like, Ma, get him a soda. Next thing you know, Red popped out of nowhere. Coca-Cola. See, you are a real rapper. But really, I don't give a fuck. Shit, you better off smack. You need to clean yourself up. You bum-ass nigga. You bum-ass nigga. You bum-ass nigga. You need a new swag. A bullet will really fuck up this new hat. Nigga, I'll clap him. Nigga, I'll clap him. Red wind up on the carpet like block that shit. It's alpaca. You sleeping on me? Block that shit. Red wind up on the carpet like block that shit. It's alpaca. You sleeping on me? Well, you can nap forever if I let it pillow the Smith or whip your head back and forth at will low. See, I'm made for this shit, so I'm confused on why he tried me. Decay in his mouth. He got bad hygiene. And you a bitch. And you a bitch. You ain't gang banging. And you a bitch, nigga. You ain't gang banging. My husband a real blood. He said you false claiming. So what sex you pushing? Who your big homie? All that street shit should be reserved for real gangsters only, cause most of your niggas is crip. You be looking dumb. I ain't gonna hold you. How you surrounded by blue but the old red like the sign at mobile? So let's mobile, blue. So let's say you is blood. I'm supposed to be worried about your rag. This ratchet have picked the wrong nigga. What that mean? I ignore red flags. You see the power from the 50 when the arm blasts. And I won't stop shooting it till the drop stars. Comcast, this nigga was searching my social media, to be honest. That shit was kinda insane. You was trying to study abroad. Well, now you could get the foreign exchange. You remember STL? We fucked you up with that 2-2 lead. Soon as I let it sing, he bitched up. I seen the lady in red. I called my bitches like it's Valentine's Day. Translation, we rockin' red. We was on the way to the pad once I spotted Ray. He said a whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah, we was on the way to the pad once I spotted Ray. He said a whole bunch of bullshit, but I don't give a fuck what he said. Nigga, I'm strapped. They checked me, but the heat wasn't visible. I got it in for Ray. I'm tired of telling these niggas that it ain't nothing to fuck with. But every time I come up here, it's always a dumb nigga talking that fuck shit. He tried to come up here and call me all types of bitches and hoes. That shit ain't work tonight. Cause that's word to Drea. Homeless gets deleted once I became a wife. Murder, bitch.
Yo, give it up for Shuni, y'all. What's up? Bottom of the third, Red, it's on you.
Yo. Before I get things started, I just want to say I would never go to your crib, shorty. Fuck do I look like? A sucker? Mom, go get ready. Damn, baby, you still live with your mother? And you married?
Freestyles his ass.
My brother. But off that, now I'm about to clown this whole. I said I bought a 12 gauge to the venue. ARP let me walk it in the front. You know what that means? You're gonna be choking on a shotgun again if you try to stunt. He knew you was dead from the jump. Even after seeing Jimmy Choo shoot, he still let O in the building with the pump. Now I'm on your heels. Shotty to the back of the rapper. Gauge clap, get laid flat. I'll parappa the rapper. Just think. She ain't never hear that before. It's a game. You don't get it.
I played it.
Just think. I'm gonna get you, sucker. I dunk lead and leave a bald-headed bitch fake ass with one leg. I be killing flows, you know. Don't make me hop back. Yeah, I be killing flows. Regular rat, nah, this a different mode. Pimping hoes on this platform. I be lifting shows. Ratchet with the. I said pimping hoes on this platform. I be lifting soul. Ratchet with the spin. I let a round off from the 357. That's a 360. Stripper pole. Bow. Twerk something. Matter of fact, don't twerk nothing. At Queen of the Ring, you admitted you and Twerk fucking told Suge you ride Twerk dick better than me. Twerk been popping for 2.5. You was with Fetty for 3. It's evident, B. You know what that mean? You know what that mean? Whole shit do not get erased. Now it's evident, B. Cause you right? You heard me? Now it's evident, B. Cause now you out here on some sucker nigga shit. Motherfucker think he slick. Can't put trust up in his bitch. So he acting like he support her and loving what she spit. You just came with her so she won't suck another nigga dick. Hey, yo. They asked for this. This shit is hard to watch. Like, really, it's hard to watch. Because I fuck with you. And it's awkward, mainly because I witnessed this bitch become an awesome thought. I mean, like she said, I seen her out in the Lou, giving the nigga awesome top. Or Lil Red, I seen her at a barbecue, slurping in the parking lot. That's on my son, that's real shit. I seen you at a barbecue, slurping it. You did? Oh, yo, huh? It was winter. The crazy shit is, I respect the God call. You feel me? Like, cause I'm the realest. But to keep shit funky, other niggas who was there with, it's in this building. But that's neither here nor there. Back to you, cause you love a bitch known for sucking dick. That's some other shit. Don't you got like 2-3 kids? Go do some other shit. 38. Go do some other shit. 38 with the rubber grip. Cereal on the front of it. Scratch it off before I go out. It's on my bucket list. Play diva. Yo. Play diva. Go ahead and play diva. Shit pop, I spray heaters. Put a hole in shoe. Turn that bitch into play sneakers. Hey yo. I got Shuni That mean I wig with the bald head and they eager go in too deep and put up my goddamn J readers. You know what's crazy? You really in love with this damn skeezer. I know for a fact she done let a couple lame skeeter. But she tell you she faithful. Your stupid ass can't leave her. You a wild cat, this cougar lion, she a straight cheater. If that was you. If that was. Hey yo. Hey yo. If that was me. Yo, my nigga. If I was you. I would have been put a couple in this bitch roof. I'm talking throwing bullets out the Jaguar, hitting you in the men's shoe. But you rather stand back there, yeah, you know. But you rather stand back there and just look like a sucker tonight. So what that means is it's your own fault. You probably ain't even fucking her right. You supposed to bust this little bald-headed bitch's ass till she can't take it. Great dick creates a bond no other man breaking. Can I talk to her? Can I talk to her? You supposed to bust this little bald-headed bitch's ass till she can't take it. Great dick creates a bond no other man. I'll fuck you till your leg shaking. How you talking in tongues going my line now? How you think I came up with the translation? By the time that I get done, she'll be my hoe, for sure. I'm talking, I can't even walk through the door. She'll be begging for some more. Like, babe, wait before you go. I'm talking about it's like Martin playing Roscoe. That means she will be on her knees at the door. It's a 3-0. Look at her. She knows she getting murked. There was no other option. I had to throw in. And tonight, I can admit it wasn't murder in the first, but this murder in the third done led to the same hurt. You heard me?
Check. Yo, listen.
Thank y'all all for tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show. It's your host, it's your host Nomad. So this show, actually, we're going to discuss a few things, but I also wanted to make it an interactive one. So although you'll be in the chat, I actually also want it where I'm gonna, if anyone wants to actually chat or give your opinion regarding some topics, I want you to call in. I'll provide you with the phone number to call. You know, it's great to see the chat, but sometimes I can't read everything. So I want to make this one interactive where we're all kind of, you know, able to bounce content, ideas, so on and so forth off of one another. Recently, there was a posting online, I guess, for a missing child, and I guess it's a little coincidental. I didn't even think about it just now, but I think, don't quote me, that it was Shuni's nephew possibly that was reported missing, but I think he's now back home, which is a great thing. You know, I can only imagine what it's like for a child to be missing more so that's a great thing. I guess it was a coincidence that I just so happened that we showed Shuni's battle prior. Not related at all, but congrats to the family for that. Few things. Just wanted to point out once again, what's the name of the event?
Watch the Throne 4.
There you go. I almost said the wrong name. Watch the Throne 4, November 14th. Not too much has been released yet, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to get some good content, some good battles. Can't wait for that.
You want me to drop all the battles right now?
Please do. And get all the women to come out here too. And in addition to that, also scheduled for December the 12th is the domestic situation from Verbal War Zone, where you'll have 40 Bars versus Fire Misfit, Shayna Ashley versus Casino PA, E Hart versus Young L, C3 versus K Luck, Charisma versus Bandana Boogie, Jada Ray versus The Bull Boog, K Profit versus Chaj Millie, Lady Caution versus HB, and Miss Ill versus Uncle Nate. This will actually be a very, very, very dope battle to see all of these talented people on a card. Can't wait for that. Domestic Situation, Verbal War Zone, December 12th. Can't wait to hear all of them on the beat. I haven't heard all of them on the beat, so this will be very exciting. In addition to that specific event, where we stand now, and sometimes I hate to speak on things because I do feel like I have a little bit of voodoo juju that fucks things up. Yes, I'll say that. Yeah, if everything is still good to go, if this COVID doesn't prevent anything from happening, pray to the anti-COVID gods or whatever that it doesn't. I'll definitely be there for that one to show support. It's funny, there was another event that recently went down this past Saturday called Domestic Violence. It's a lot of the intergender, we get a lot of domestic shit. Let's just keep it domestic with the bars and not the hands. But nonetheless, it was a Halloween edition. And you had artists such as like Cheddar, Classy, Shice Raw, OG Prana, Karma. And we're going to get to a few topics, but I remember having a conversation with someone prior, and, it's about 5 women on this card. And I just feel like there was very little promo for this. And this isn't the first time where we've had a card with a whole lot of women on it, and it's been very, very little promo. For as far as fans out there, what do you consider promo to be? Maybe, they're doing promo, but, I'm just not seeing it, or other people aren't seeing it. What do you consider promo to be, Ra?
My bad. What do you mean?
Because I feel like this was a card of nice girls, you know what I'm saying, on the card. For the event that just passed this past Saturday. You wouldn't know because you are at a million different things, but there was an event with like 5 women on the card this past Saturday.
What league?
It was, I believe it's CGBL. My apologies if it's not.
Battle League. Yeah, that's in Jersey. That's in Teaneck, New Jersey.
So the event was actually taking place in New York.
I knew nothing
It was
about that.
Joe Scrap versus Cheddar, Big Russ the Bully versus Classy, Swift Millie versus Shice Raw, Business versus OG Prana, and Boss Vase versus Karma. And they had a couple of other battles as G versus Brasi, Hetty versus Ready Rock, and Jew DeVille versus DC.
They probably did promo, right? But I don't know. I guess the hardest thing is, man, when you're not a very popular league, a lot of bloggers and media and stuff like that, they don't pick up on that shit. Just for the record, Monday I will be Punchlines in Politics, Battle Rap News will be in effect. So shit like that, when people got y'all, anybody listening, y'all got these leagues, y'all gonna want to work something out that we can actually promo shit for you. It costs a couple of dollars, but it's worth it, because that's the problem. A lot of leagues are not doing that type of promo. So yeah, I know CGBL. I know
Right.
them niggas over there, but I didn't know about that event.
So let me ask you, I guess in regards to, as you stated, leagues or whatever, if anybody does know, then how do they, I'm sure they know, but what do they do to get in contact with you if they want to make that happen?
15mofe radio@gmail.com.
Gotcha. So a couple of comments that I actually want to tap into. What's this one? Darrell Sawyer, the women have to promote their own battle as well. Darrell Sawyer, how do they do that? RC says promo is trailers, post on social media platforms, interviews sometimes, and a face-off if necessary. I like that, if necessary.
And like I say, reach out to some media outlets, and like I say, pay a couple of dollars to some of these media outlets. Like a lot of stuff we do it because we make a couple of dollars, but a lot of stuff we don't make money on. So if you want to promo, pay some media outlet a couple of dollars, you know, to get your shit out there. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
nobody's really doing that, just for the record.
Okay, they're not doing that, but it's something to look into. Mr. Mumble 905, in general, ladies themselves don't promo their own battles well. They don't speak on it enough.
They don't promo. Again, he's sitting at the table by himself tonight. There's no reason for him to be sitting at the table by himself. I'm dead ass. You know, I'll speak on this every goddamn show. You know what I mean? Like, ladies need to be hollering at Nomad, sitting down next to him and promoing whatever they need to promo. And that don't cost them nothing. So, yeah.
Right, and I just wanted to say, you know, that this is not a begging situation. You know, like, you didn't make that statement as far as begging.
No, ain't nobody begging.
But it's just, you know, it's just befitting to the conversation where we are now.
It's a fact.
Mr. Mumble 905, leagues needs to drop the trailers, and battlers themselves need to be, I guess, dropping prediction blogs for the events. That name right there, Spanundalant, if I said it right. I'm not even sure what that means. Hopefully
Sometimes
it's not offensive.
Hold the battlers accountable too, because, you know, hey, if I'm a battle rapper and I want everybody to know I got a battle. You know, my battle just dropped. You know, something.
Leagues and fans need to remove the pressure on female battlers to sexualize themselves and wear a lot of makeup and hoary outfits. Just rap and be skilled. Hoary outfits.
Whoa, what was that?
Actually said, where is it? Let me go back. Leagues and fans need to remove the pressure on female battlers to sexualize themselves and wear a lot of makeup and hoary outfits. Just rap and be skilled.
Well, let's say, let's take away hoary and shit like that, right? It's still, presentation is very important in any form of entertainment, right? So the truth is, let's call it what it is, not just male and female. There's a lot of battle rappers in general that just, their presentation is bad. Like, niggas show up with a regular, you know, fucking dirty t-shirt on, you know. So yeah, between women and men, that presentation is important. You know, I was just about to get into that when I was on, I did 40 show the other day. And I think that when I got cut off and I couldn't get back on her stream, that's what she was talking about. And like, yeah, man, Beyonce's not getting on stage, you know, in a pair of sweats, you know, and a t-shirt, although she can get away with it. But you see her, man, she get on that stage and she's, you know, she has presentation. You know what I mean?
So it's not something that you're saying that it has to be done all the time, because like you said, she can get away with it.
It has to be done all the time. Every time you step on the stage, you need to be looking fly. I don't care if you wear that tight dress,
right,
or if you a C3 that don't wear dresses.
Exactly.
Make sure your gear is fly. That's all. Whatever it is you wearing. You know what I mean? Spend a couple of dollars on that outfit.
Gotcha. I hear you.
It's important, at least to me. You know what I mean? Like a visual is very important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, visual's important.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, I want to hear the shit, but if I'm gonna watch you, at least, you know, give me something to watch too.
Do you feel like with the women that it's more about that the visual plays a higher role, I guess, than the male battlers?
Shit, males too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They need to stop coming on stage with fucking, you know, sell your product. Mm-hmm. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sell the whole package. You know, we know you can rap. You know what I mean? But, you know, you gotta, yeah, a lot of cats out there, man. They, you know, always got on fly outfits and shit when they battling. Some dudes just go up there with a regular t-shirt on and jeans, and it's like, cool, but, you know, sell the whole package.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, another battle that, you know, recently...
I'm sorry.
No.
RC said, so presentation is key, not selling sex per se. Exactly.
It said way a higher role, though, for the females.
Yeah, but, I mean, all females ain't sexy, right? So if you can't sell sex, at least sell, you know, something presentable.
Well, it also, I guess it goes into what is sexy. You know, because some might feel like, you know,
40 is sexy.
somebody
Hustle is sexy.
somebody might say that, but you could also, you know, if my verse rocks b-boy gear, that could be viewed as sexy as well.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Again, it's what you wear. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. And again, 40 and Hustle, that battle with them in them cat suits, man. Come on, man. Tell me that didn't help sell the battle. You know what I mean? Like, if you clicking and you see them two in them cat suits, oh, click, let me see what that is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the sex part sells too. You know what I mean? It's probably a bigger part, but at the same time, like a rapper like C3 or you know who be going crazy? K-Profit. K-Profit, you know, she be putting some shit on when she battle. You know what I mean? Like she's not that femme. She's a femme, right?
No.
No. Okay, so she's not a femme.
Right.
So she's you know, she's the dude.
She's gonna give you what the attribute or whatever, or the whatever,
Right.
yeah, the role. She's
Right.
gonna give you what that role is,
Right.
but in a stylish way.
And it works.
I get that. Right.
Because when
Right.
she had on that plaid trench coat with the derby and shit, who she battled that day? Was it
Zan.
Mulatto Black?
Zan.
It was Zan?
Yeah, but like
Okay.
the fucking Frank Lucas.
Facts. That shit was fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, that's something I'm gonna click on.
Right. Right. Gotcha. I hear you.
So yeah.
I hear you.
It's very important to me.
Gotcha. Let me go back to this question.
TL, there is no special guest today because a lot of
TL,
these females we have a
you're
hard
the
time
special
getting
guest.
them in.
TL, you know, as stated before, what we're gonna do with this specific show is I actually want to make it where it's as interactive as possible. So I not only want to read comments, but I want to hear from people as well. You all watch the show. You all have opinions. You know, a lot of times people have opinions, but it's a lot of this, but they're fearful to come and do something like this. So I always tell people all the time, if you are passionate, if there can be respect, if you are willing to have a conversation regarding, you know, this said sport, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You can always come through. If you know somebody that's able to do so, that can really chop it up and we can have a good time, please do.
RC, facts. Tori stay swagged up. She's so little and so tiny, but Tori be dressing her ass off.
That's gonna get into something else I want to tackle too later. I could speak on it now, but we'll see.
Mic was off anyway, but they probably still.
QB 240. Once you get older, your sex appeal will subdue. Your talent will still be there.
100%.
Well,
You still want to dress the part.
I
That's
feel
all
like
I'm saying.
nowadays, though, you know what I'm saying, these older women, just in the industry, are kind of shitting on, you know what I'm saying, some of these younger girls. So I feel like, you know, it's like wine for some people. And I feel like it's even better. If you can be 60 and still sexy, you know, kudos to you. Not that you have to wear whatever, but just my thing. It's funny, too, the element of sexy, because although Hustle did look great, and both of them look great in the cat suits, wasn't my favorite for both of them. My favorite Hustle, which is crazy, was when she battled Official. And she just had on like a pair of like joggers and like a t-shirt with the short cut. Something about that I love. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you can pull that off.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the I don't know, but it's weird. I like the sexy, but sometimes the other, there's another element, I think, of sexy where you can be covered up. And I'm not saying that they, you know, that they need to be covered up, but where you can actually switch it up and be covered up and still be sexy. I think it's a confidence thing that happens with that.
It's still a matter of your outfit too, right? So it's still a matter of it, you know?
I hear you. So somebody actually said something in regards to this. Darrell Sawyer, you let me know. Darrell Sawyer, you hit up the, you know, the link. We'll chat. But somebody else said something along the lines of face-offs. So face-offs, is that a favorite Hustle was Gaddis? Okay, Armand. Face-offs, is that a
My favorite Gaddis was Hustle.
your favorite Gaddis was
looking
Hustle?
Sexy than a motherfucker.
I don't know what my favorite Gaddis
We used to
is.
seeing Gaddis look like a boy. You know what I mean? Because she wear a lot of baggy clothes and shit. But that Laura Croft shit It's
No, it was dope.
unforgettable.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite goddess is. It's not that one. Speaking of that, what's the name is doing a whole lot of little Lady Caution. I don't know if you saw her battle versus goddess with that Cruella
Caution.
DeVille.
She's selling
With that
the
Cruella
product.
DeVille. Yo, nice. I kind of like to see different. You know, you're giving me. You're giving me a character. You're giving me something to look forward to.
You're
So the
selling
presence.
whole product.
I hear you.
She sound good and she wearing some shit that make me click. All right.
Gotcha. RC face-offs aren't always necessarily.
Nope.
And they can and they easily get corny because of the forced aggression. I
Yes.
agree. And the idea that selling a fight means talking shit, screaming across the table.
As somebody you was just smoking a blunt with
Right.
2 minutes before the face off, and you're
Right.
gonna smoke another one with them
Right.
2 minutes after the face off. So yeah.
Right. I think face-offs, they definitely aren't for everybody. Hence, like I said, I think people wanted a different thing between Couture and Charlie Clips. But and apart from that, let me just say something too. When I had Couture on last week, there was a woman, at least I believe it was a woman by the name of, I'm just gonna say J.O. I don't want to put your whole thing out there, that had actually emailed the show in regards to asking Couture questions. I didn't see the email until well after the show, and I sent an email back. Apologies for that. Apologies to you. Thank you so much for emailing that. I'll be sure the next time, we have somebody up here that we definitely, if you have questions, that they'll be asked. Sincerest apologies for that. Just wanted to put that up there. G. Colazzo, I don't like face-offs if they don't have a tangible friction. I could care less for 90%. QB240, we don't ask for the men to come with their shirts off, but you want the females to come almost naked.
Nobody said that.
Who? Yeah, you.
Nobody said that.
240.
It's not about coming naked or half naked.
I'm not gonna do it, Sahu. Sahu, just make sure you do that either early or sometime next week. I want you to vote in general, and then I'll give you something about the vote with this show. But go ahead. But it's gonna stay off. But go ahead. First and last time I'm gonna address the mask on this one. But thanks for tuning in. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go out and vote, motherfuckers.
If you can. Hey, Maisha, nail lady. Nah, you said nobody is saying, you have to be naked. That's I said before, everybody has a
I'm gonna
different
give a prime
element of
example.
sexy.
I'll give a prime example of presence. Right? Mm-hmm. Yoshi G. I might be able to take credit for this, but clearly I'm always trying to take credit for shit. That's why you laughing, motherfucker. Hey man, she'll
But
tell you.
sometimes it's due. So hey,
She'll tell you though.
I hear you.
She will tell you that's one of the things. Hey, Maisha, this is one of the things that
Alexis,
I
I
had
got you.
talked to her about, early on when she was on the show a while ago too.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you fire? You know what I mean? You just need to care about what you look like
Right.
more. And you see her. Now you see her hair done, and she dressed up. So it's different.
Gotcha.
It's definitely different.
Gotcha. And another thing too, I think it was QB240. He said, the men can be presentable as well. It's not stating, it's just a matter. Whatever you wear, just wear it well, rock it well, so on and so
Right.
forth. That's pretty much the gist of it.
And what's her name?
QB240.
Yeah, goddamn well if a motherfucker came on stage with no shirt on and he was physically fit, you'd be entertained. Just like we're entertained when women come up there half naked. We're entertained by the bars and the looks. So.
Gotcha. Maybe I should do this shirt. Nah, I'm at this show. I got the COVID-19 going. Y'all don't want to see that. But in addition to that, with the lack of promo, I actually want to also speak to some of the artists as well, because maybe there's something on there, and maybe I heard somebody else once say around the time when when the Kings versus Queens event happened. I saw a couple of people, I guess, post on Twitter, they tried to reach out to some of the women. The women weren't open to doing interviews, so on and so forth. And I remember having a conversation with someone else, and they said, well, maybe, it's kind of whack where they typically don't cover female battle rap, But now that this card is coming, now you want to, you know what I'm saying, tap into it.
That makes sense.
And for some, you know, and you know, I guess the women may be watching, you know, they ain't watching enough because they ain't making this happen. However, they watching enough. They watching. I know they are. But nonetheless, that maybe that's part of the reason as to why there's a lack of women doing interviews. And I'm not just talking about this with this. I'm just talking about promo in general. You know, we don't see a lot of interviews. I get the whole social media thing, but I'm not a person that's into social media, me personally, which is crazy, you know, for some people. But I can easily log into a YouTube and I can view an interview or something like that. I may not look at your Instagram or your Facebook, you know, especially the Facebook thing. That's just not my lane. I may not look at yours, but I can always kind of go to YouTube. So I think it helps when we see, you know, such and such has an interview. I saw your recent coffee interview as well.
Shout out to Coffee.
She had a lot to say, you know.
She always does, man. She speaks her mind.
Let's see. I bet half of the men at the Hustle and 40 battles don't remember half of the bars, but remember what they were wearing. Well, you know, QB 240, that can work in different ways. Remember, what battle was that with Goods, with the Burberry? Was that Conceited or Hollow?
Hollow.
Yeah, see, I remember that. See, man, Burberry. You know, I remember K-Shine, I think, not K-Shine. Arsenal, I think, had on like purple when he battled K-Shine. It's small little looks with the Eddie Murphy, Black Panther looking, you know, it's small little things that you'll actually remember. Right.
One of the kings of presentation. How about that?
Right. Let's see. Sorry. But yeah, so that's one thing I want to know. I want to know from the women too, why aren't more interviews happening? I feel like every time I turn around, somebody has another show. There's another Caffeine. Somebody got this on Caffeine. Somebody has that on Caffeine. Or just shows in general. Why are we not seeing more women participate in, you know, more promo, more interviews, so on and so forth? What's going on? She just texted me. Thank you. Maybe they feel like the interviews are boring. Maybe after a while, you know, they feel like the same questions are being asked. You know, who would you do a 2-on-2 with? But these are things that, you know, consumers want to know. So you can't knock it. But Mr. Mumble 905, Bonnie Godiva is really good at pushing an image visually. T7M Radio, they want to push their own narratives. T7M, I actually might have you call in to speak on that in a little bit.
What up, fam?
It's Maisha. Females take too long to get ready. Alexis Lou, some women don't need it. Let's chat on that. What do you mean that they don't need it? I like that, and I think some people actually think that, but I think promo is always needed. If you are an artist and you have different things kind of going on and you're elevating, I feel like you always need that promo to sell. If you have an item out there, if you can go on this show, that show, you want to go on as much as possible to sell. I think a lot of times, even when you look at artists or actors or actresses, they might be from like Atlanta or some shit, but you'll notice if they have a show like a behind the scenes, they'll do this person's talk show. Then they're like, okay, we got to go. They got to do that person's talk show, so on and so forth. So I feel like I don't think that there's any artist that does not need promo, especially in terms of battle rap. Just my opinion. I don't think anybody is that big, personally. Just my opinion, though, Alexis Lou. We're going to have, you know, the time to call in. You can curse me out respectfully. Tyler Durden, men are making a living off of battle rap. How many men? Darrell, sorry, I know a lot of women are mothers and have 9 to 5, so it might be timing issues, which I can, you know, imagine. I agree. QB 240, they should be more active. This is the time to do it. More virtual interviews. Great. And I agree. Not even great, but great point. G. Colazzo, 40 has a Caffeine. She hustling. Rona's providers, as per QB 240, Rona's provides a lot of spare time. People are working from home. YouTube views are sky high right now. Tyler Durden, female battlers aren't hyped as much as the men. RC, Jay Black asked the NBA. Oh, shit. Hold up. I like this is going. Jay Black asked the WNBA question to everybody at the face-off, like this was a matter of physicality. Some of the reporting be responsible, like them saying the women can win if the men don't play. Charlie played every round and they loved it. It's Maisha. How do you feel about all of the URL artists and now females having caffeine podcasts now? I think it's great. I support anybody's. Another person who does their thing is Seven Mitchell, who's actually in here now. I remember at one point in time when I was more comfortable going into the gyms, a lot of the times battles, I remember Dat Piff used to have a lot of like smack URL battles, and I remember just being able to work out and just listen to the battles. And being in a gym, I remember listening to some of top tier podcasts and shit. You can go on YouTube. I've heard some of Seven Mitchell shit. So I think it's great. It's always great to hear other people's perspectives, opinions, so on and so forth. So I'm here for it. Mr. Mumbles 905, interviewers ain't reaching out to them and they don't know how to reach out to interviewers.
Ain't know where I'm at.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. Mumbles, that may be the case with some. I'm not gonna say that it's not. You know, I feel like you can't have the expectations of, or maybe you can. You know, if I'm a battle rapper and I'm just now, getting off my feet, I can't be like, yo, I'm expecting after my last battle, I'm gonna be on Champion or this shit, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
A lot of the interviews y'all see me do, a lot of these guys reach out to me. I'm not always reaching out. Like I literally, Mook will reach out and want to do an interview and shit like that. So when you got guys at that level, reaching out, Hollow reaches out to me like, yo, Uncle, let's do an interview. I got this, that, the other going on. Like when you got guys like that reaching out to do interviews, and then you don't have the females doing it, this is part of the problem. Mm-hmm. These guys at the top of the food chain, they don't have to do no promo. You know what I mean? But they're smart enough to know that they got to do promo. So it's different.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Devrel Sawyer, maybe some of the females need a team behind them, such as Coffee, who has people like Geechee backing her, or just want to show them the ropes going in. Pericles, if I'm saying that right, Perez, you had something I wanted to read off. I also think that women have more shit to handle outside of battle rap, work, kids, small businesses. And you know what? And I get that, and that makes a lot of sense. But you'll I don't know how familiar you are with like them on Facebook, but it's like you may not have time for an interview, but yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's fact.
Yeah.
And if this is what you choose to do, then you gotta do it at 100%. You know what I mean? Or otherwise, you just doing it for the fun of it.
Save money. Has any female reached out to be on Queens of Battle Rap for an interview?
Yeah, we had a couple people. No, I don't think so. Usually, everybody we have to reach out to them.
Yeah, nobody. I'm not gonna say nobody has.
Shout out to Couture. She was just on the show last week. Couture's one of those girls that don't really do a lot of interviews and shit like that, but she's been on Queens of Battle Rap twice. You know what I mean? RX, we always say RX been here about 300 times.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, like some ladies get it.
Charisma has traveled.
Charisma been here
to make it happening. Some of them I met up with. It's not that some of them right now they may not have something going on. Now I've had some be like, you know what, I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna do whatever.
Jada Ray don't be having nothing going on, but she come through and talk her shit.
Motherfucker said she ain't got nothing going on.
No, I'm saying even if she ain't got nothing going
on.
Oh,
okay. I'm like, damn.
Not like she don't
Right. I hear you.
Jada pops up,
T7 Radio. The ladies are so deep in the underdog lane, they try to be strategic with everything, even down to who to lock interviews with, for real. I can't blame their principle, but it doesn't always equate.
That's a fact. Shout out Seven Mitchell.
That's
another
what it's
media outlet
always
that be showing the ladies love.
Always. So I don't know. I feel like at times maybe I need to ask the women what more is needed. I've even heard some women be like, you know, I don't get paid for interviews. You got to pay me for an interview. And me personally, I ain't set up like that.
Interviews help them just as much as the battle.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not paying. The women for the most part that have done it, that you have seen, have been grateful and have done it, you know, pro bono. If there was ever a business transaction, I wouldn't tell you, but I ain't set up like that. So Nomad ain't paying. Nomad is broke. T7 Ray need female media.
Monday, 7 o'clock. Sorry, Monday, 6 o'clock. Punchlines in Politics returns.
PCBH 167, all the way from the UK. 666 P Black 666. I want to shorten that, but you know, thank you for all of the love that you're doing. Ayoverall Nomad. Ayoverall, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the love and the support as well. It's not easy.
Ayoverall, thanks, brother.
It's not easy at all. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to see more promo. I need to see more promo. I need to see more interviews. I need to see more of a lot of things. Like as stated, right now it's a fucking pandemic. Let's make this happen. Another question that I have. I wanted to know if there's a glass ceiling within female battle rap, and if anybody doesn't know what a glass ceiling is. The glass ceiling, I learned it like some years ago, but basically it's where they stated for a lot of women in the work area, corporate America, what they mean by glass ceiling is that they can look up and let's just say a glass ceiling, they can see the men at the top, but they can never get to the top themselves. So I want to know in regards to female battle rap, just for the females, is there a glass ceiling within female battle rap? And one of the things that made me ask
if
this
was caffeine, that Kings versus Queens just opened up that glass ceiling.
You said it opened it up? How so?
Because you got to see the females on the big stage and do very, very well now.
Well, see, one of the things that made me ask that is that with caffeine and with many events.
And let's not forget, ARP did it too. Like he did the ladies versus gents. Mm-hmm. And so there's been a lot of situations where females, you know, got to prove like we're just as good as the guys. Mm-mm. You know, if not better in a lot of cases.
No.
Shit.
I'm not saying it in terms of, we know that there's a glass ceiling in terms of the men being up here and the women being there within this sport. We know that. I'm saying for the women and the other women is there a glass ceiling amongst the women? And what made me think of that is, as you stated with the recent Kings versus Queens card, I remember people being like, well, why isn't this person up there? Why isn't that person up there? It was a lot of the top names. There's no Hustle. There's no Jazz. Right. But here's the thing. Is it possible? Because remember, I don't want to say remember, but Vixen and Casey, many thought were going to get slaughtered. Uh-huh. And many felt like they shouldn't even be on the fucking card. Why is there no Hustle? Why is there no Fit? You know, why is there no Jazz? You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So my thing is, for the women, in terms of this sport, is there a glass ceiling where I don't hear somebody saying, why isn't Cheddar on this? Why isn't Jade on this? You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if there is a glass ceiling.
When's the last time the women did a WNBA freestyle? Things like that, they can tap in to maximize their exposure. That's a fucking fact. A lot of females, they get booked for a battle, they go do the battle, then they go back to their regular life. It's more to battle rap. If you really want to explode, you got to do more.
Hey, Russ, it's not like one or two girls are allowed in Euro at a time. Hustle Hard, then QB came, then O, then 40, then Fit. came, not with this merge, but it's bridging the gap.
Facts.
I guess I'm looking at it with whenever an event is actually set to happen, it's always like the people want to see the same 5 or 6 girls, and there's a lot of girls on the, I guess, mid-tier level, or just, kind of here. They're not at the top of the cake, but they're, in the body of the cake or whatever, the second layer per se. Is it like, why aren't we giving these said girls the opportunity to get up there as well? A lot of times things are said like, well, these top girls on the top layer, they're going to push, I know they're going to sell, they're going to get people to, they're going to sell tickets. People want to see them, so on and so forth. But I've also heard people say that some of these girls that are up here, they half-ass, they don't come, they're lazy, they're not doing promo, you rarely see them, so on and so forth. So why is the push not happening with these girls who are hungry, who want to get there? Or is that a barrier that doesn't exist? RC, for females, there's a glass ceiling based on tiers in your fan base. Also, we will see more of the mid-tier and low-tier girls to expect more from them. Mr. Mumble, it's definitely a glass ceiling, especially as there wasn't regular female battle rap in terms of events. Okay, Thomas, the other girls just need more exposure.
And they need more females on cards, and they need more female events. Male battle events are all over. There's probably an event going down right now somewhere, even though it's a fucking Friday. I mean, a Wednesday. You know what I mean? There's probably an event going on somewhere. So, but how many women are going to be on that card? And then what we were talking about earlier, right? They had that event, CBGL, and they have females on that card, but I didn't know about it. You didn't know about it.
I'm coming. I'm just trying to get something situated.
Yes, we do, RC. Rookies versus vets, Queen of the Ring. We need that. I think that's, what? I'm trying to think. It's a possibility that's what we're looking at for Watch the Throne 4. I think that's kind of like a Rookies versus Vets type of theme to Watch the Throne 4, just for the record. That's all I can say.
Okay, he said, T7 Radio said, because we've been conditioned that each year we're going to get a small sample size of big female battles, and to guarantee quality performance always calls on the big dogs.
We need more sample sizes, though.
More sample sizes in terms of events or talent?
The lower tier or mid tier, whatever you want to call it, girls. That's why I said there's just not. All right, so that old saying, when you trying to talk to women, right? You single. If you only holler at one woman per month, your chance of getting a woman is going to be fucking hard, right? But if you holler at, 10 chicks every day, eventually you're going to win, right? So the same thing with battle rap for females. Like, if you're only seeing X amount of girls so many times, you're not finding those diamonds in the rough. So female battle rap has to open up more. There has to be more. Whether they turn out good or not, just has to be more.
Some feel like it.
I hold on, Tyler. I get you. It is about quality, but sometimes to find the quality, you gotta test everybody. There's a lot of nice battle rap chicks, man. We just don't see them enough to actually draw into them. So yeah, to find the quality, you just gotta. You got to search everywhere. Don't walk down and fuck one. Don't run down and fuck one. You walk down and fuck them all. It's I don't know. My analogies are fucked up tonight, but again, man, it's you got to put them out there. We got guys battling all the time, and a bigger percentage of them, they whack. You know what I mean? But in between those whack motherfuckers, you find that diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? And in order to do that, you have to keep putting everybody on these cards and seeing who could stand in there. That's how I look at it. Keep doing the battles. Eventually, you're gonna find that one.
Armand, they act like it's so hard to put a female battler on each card. It can't be that hard. I agree. I feel like it would definitely sell.
Not that hard at all.
1 leads to 2, and 2 leads to, so on and so
RBE does it a lot. RBE does that a lot. They put a lot of girls on the cards.
AORL, we also need more cards where girls like Jada, Casey, Vixen can get top tier girls, mid tier versus some top mid tiers have been stuck for years, never get a chance.
Because they ain't coming on Queens of Battle Rap to do interviews.
See, that's what happens.
And call
here, then
for a chance. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make yourself known. You know what I mean? You gotta get out there and do shit and be in people's faces.
Darrell Sawyer says it's just because it's only one female battle league.
Yes and no. There's other people. It's hard. Like it's hard to run a battle league. It's very hard. And then I think it's a matter of money. Like no disrespect to the women, but I just think a lot of them might be wanting more money than they're actually worth. You know what I mean? You can't prove your worth if you don't have any body of work. You know what I mean? It's like you can't. Yeah, you got to battle.
Okay, Thomas. I think it's one of those things where it's about someone actually. Their comment just stated it. Let me go back to it. Okay, Thomas said top tiers don't want to give chances. Maybe some of them will. I've seen 40 take girls. I've seen official take
40
girls
always
as well.
taking
different
chicks.
I've seen Hart, do it too. Where's it at? Damn, I just fucking lost it. Some of them need more personality too. Good night.
You want to know another example? Let's take 15 Minutes of Fame for an example, right? So you could call me a low tier media 10 years ago, right? Nobody really knew who we were. The work I put in to get the exposure to get me where I'm at now was not easy. You know how many interviews we did with people you've never heard of, and maybe it got 3 or 4 views, but we kept doing it. And eventually people say like, yo, these motherfuckers is working, and then they say like, oh, this is actually good. You know what I mean? So the more you put yourself out there, the more noticeable you're going to be. And if you're not trying to get noticed, then you ain't going to get noticed. So.
Well,
there you go right there. Vixen grinded her ass off and came a long way. That's a fact.
Right. And she has.
Was showing up and showing out in them battles.
But the funny thing is, you have to give it the opportunity. Because as I said before, I think prior to this, people were not really, I don't want to say it like that because I think people knew who Vixen was, but I feel like people really didn't know who Vixen was. And I think for some people who may not have done their homework, they don't know how long that she's actually been doing this and how many different girls she has battled.
She did a PG.
Right, yeah. A lot of people don't know these things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the homework is not being done. Which I guess is a great thing because you have new fans, but I think new fans just got to kind of go back and do a little bit of, I guess new homework as well.
And then there's also the thing of us fans, right? Us fans, we only want to see the top tier. A lot of us are not even giving the girls, these no-name girls, a chance. You know what I mean? Because we don't know them. And thank God, like I got to attend so many battles last year and the year before that, I think. And it was no top tier people on those cards. I was at a lot of events that didn't have top tier people. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I never heard of this guy. Well, I can't say female because I wasn't a lot. But as far as dudes, shit, I was going to some of these events, man. It's like didn't know none of the motherfuckers on the card. But by the time I left, it's like you got to give these people a chance too. You can't always want to see Charlie Clips and DNA and Hollow the Don or 40 Bars and this hustle. Like you have to give these other chicks a chance.
And that's my thing. So, who's at fault? Is it said leagues where it's like, no, I need, the ones that are definitely going to sell? Is it consumers or us as fans where we're like, no, I know this one can deliver. I'm not too sure about her, but I know what this one does. So let me, you know what I'm saying, go with that. I guess it's one of those, it's the weirdest shit. I think another thing that makes it a little bit more hard and difficult is the women who aren't writing their own material. I think that makes it a little bit more difficult when the exposure happens, or when you can hear the, you know, oh damn, you can hear the ghostwriters all up in their rhymes. Who the fuck said that? Help me with that, with the song. Fuck. You can hear the ghostwriters all up in their rhymes. I can't remember the rest of it. Somebody's gonna come through with that. But nonetheless, I think that actually also fucks it up, where it's like, people don't want to really see them because it's like, she ain't writing that. She got assistants. You know, write your own shit. Just practice and get better, baby.
What do I always say? Like,
you only get 15 minutes of fame. Yeah. It's up to you what you do with it.
Yes, that's a fact. I'll give you 15 minutes of fame. What you do with it is up to you. But, you know, plenty of times where I talk about some of these females on the lower level, take a fucking free battle. You know what I mean? Take a free battle. Build that resume up. You know what I mean? Then when you go to somebody you trying to get on another card, be like, yo, check this battle out, check that battle out, and you'll see my worth. You know what I mean?
Right. But some feel like this. Some feel like it's numbers. So they may feel like you're good, but I need to see what you can do number-wise.
Sure. The only way for you to show your numbers is you got to battle.
Right. But then don't you feel like there are some where it's like they are battling, but those numbers just aren't hitting where they... For example, I've had somebody say to me, Coffee has a name, but with her name, her numbers aren't where they should be.
I could agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I could... But again, Coffee is... No pun intended, but Coffee be leaving a stain behind too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like with Coffee Battle, it's like she was fucking crazy versus B Magic. I don't know if it dropped yet, but she battled B Magic. She was crazy. She fucked Glue Easy up. You know what I mean? So it's like that's part of it also. You know what I mean? When you get up there and you do get that opportunity to shine, fuck somebody up. You know,
I do think that I'm not going to go into names, but I do know of situations where girls were offered battles, and it may have been where it wasn't the amount that you wanted. So I'm just going to throw a number out there. If you wanted, 900, let's just say, this is random.
And they wanted to give you 850.
And they wanted to give you 850 or 800. It was like, no. And it's like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Take that, because what that does is you can be like, okay, I'm going to work with you this time, but next time, can we get me what I want? If not, more. I'm going to do you a solid because you're doing me a solid, because 8 is better than 0 on any given day.
And then what happens is she doesn't take the battle. Now, whole fucking year go by
and we don't hear from her. Yeah.
But you drop 10 fucking songs that you didn't make a dime off of. Don't I talk about that too?
So you do.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, but again, all about how much do you really want to battle? Like, is this shit, for leisure? Is it just for fun? Or do you really want that top spot? Or do you really want that $5,000 payment, $10,000 payment? If you want that, then you got to work at it.
Right.
And it's fucked up that females have to work just as hard as the dudes, but
in some ways, I feel like they have it easier in some ways too. I think it's one of those where the scale is like this.
They definitely don't have it easier.
I think they have it easier in some ways.
In what ways?
I think females have it easier, and okay, so for example, even like I said, even with hip hop, the females have it easier. There can be a whole crew of dudes. Name female.
5 chicks that was hot at the same time.
What do you mean?
In hip hop.
5 chicks that were hot at the same time in hip hop?
At the same time.
You can go Foxy, you can go Kim, you can go Trina, you can go Eve.
They weren't all hot at the same time.
Fucking lies. And I'm missing one. They were, and Missy. Mid-90s, the bitches had it on lock. Late natish.
Okay, all right.
I got one.
No, you don't. Listen what I asked you. I said name 5.
I named 5.
Name 50 motherfucking dude rappers that was hot at the same time. You can name 100. My point is that they only let a little bit shine at a time with women, and it's fucked up. But that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who was rocking? Nicki Minaj and when Nicki was hot, who else was out there hot like Nicki?
There was a time where, and I'm not the Nicki era. I'm a little prior to that, but there was. I don't. You all will probably be able to help with that. But when she was out there, there was a time. Sorry, I'll take it for that. There was a time where I've heard other artists say. I remember in an interview, I think Diamond from Crime Mob, who I went solo at that time, was like, the award shows were kind of rigged. Not rigged, but it was like it was only set up for Nicki to win. So I get that.
But who else music was getting played other than Nicki? That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, no, I get
That's
you.
the point I'm making is that
Right.
they're not allowing more women to actually fucking dominate. It's like, okay, we're going to let her in and we're going to let her in. These other chicks are going to have to sit on the sideline.
You're right, but who do you think plays a part in that? I feel like women have a lot more power than, I think women get into the whole thing of comparing as well, as opposed to sisterhood. Bitch, I'm a, look you up and we're gonna lift and we're gonna do this thing together. It becomes, well, I heard you said, my nails wasn't done, they ain't called Maisha. You know what I'm saying? Or something, you know what I'm saying, like that.
So there you go. That's the same situation in battle
right,
rap.
but I think in battle rap, you can have, if there are, same thing with hip hop. I feel like with battle rap, you can be that one female of a crew, and because you're that one female, people are going to check for you. True. People are going to see what you want to do. So in that realm, I think that they do have it a little easier, as opposed to, it may sound bogus. Look at Junior Mafia. You can't name many of the people in Junior Mafia, but Kim got, Kim and Little C's. You probably can go, C Gutter, where you, or, all them other ones. But for the most part, you're naming that female. Everybody from fucking Rough Riders. You can't name everybody from No Limit. You know what I'm saying? But that female, you know that name. So I feel like in that way, it is a little easier to be the only female in your crew and you kick shit.
For the only female in your crew, not for all females. See, that's a category.
If there's more than one in the crew, they'll still be able to shine, but there's something where they don't shine at the same time. Well,
but again, you're saying with the crew, right? Like those are the females that are getting noticed, so it's easy for them. But for all females, they don't have it easier. Look at the fucking City Girls. They the dumbest fucking. I think they're the dumbest fucking female rappers I've ever heard.
They got a couple of tracks.
Yeah, well, somebody let them motherfuckers sneak through.
Well, I think somebody was writing for him, but he wrote some good shit.
When whoever was writing for him is even dumber than them.
What's his name? I think they said was the one with the red dreads. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, JJ Philly. I was thinking about Vita and Charlie Baltimore. But yeah, when they had her right. Sorry, Kim had Biggie writing for her.
True.
That hurts. I heard Foxy had ghostwriters. Too much.
But see, that's also the problem too. Is like a lot of females don't get their credit because that's the first thing. Oh, somebody wrote that for her. Somebody wrote that for her. She didn't write that. Yeah. Shout out to 40. I always see her with a book. Even at
she had a book at a Official and Tory battle.
Sure.
She had fucking notes of like the rhymes that she said Official had took.
Yeah.
I love it. But go ahead.
No, but yeah.
And I get that. That is something that's fucked up. Where it's like it's a pen game. A female you can't write. Yeah, you can't write. Yeah, AOR JT can really rap. I heard that. What's the name? When she was fucking with the other guy that he wrote her shit. Isn't young guy? What the fuck is his name? The Red Dry. He was in the Sprite commercial. He had the song with Big Kyle, I Spy. Whatever his name is with the red dreads. You don't really see him that much no more. But y'all know who I'm talking about. But
the current female rappers are too busy on OnlyFans.
I think it's only one on OnlyFans. I think she's making money.
Shout out to female battle rap though, man. I'm a fan of a lot of them.
One thing that I wanted to do too, just kind of speaking on female battle rap, you know, I didn't want to do the, that's gonna sound shady. I wanted to do, and I plan on doing it towards the end of this year. I want to have an awards show. Lil Yachty, there you go. Rebel Bebo, there you go. That's who writes. And JJ Philly, there you go too. Lil Yachty, thank y'all. That's who I heard was behind her shit. But she.
What would he do without y'all in the chat? Cause he knows nothing.
You a lie.
About nothing.
I knew what he looked like. You know, presents. But I want to do like an awards sort of thing where I want to have different categories. And I want to be able to present these said artists with these awards. So one thing that I need for all of you is to help me with some categories. I'm thinking 10 categories. Of course, people would say play with the pun of 15 categories. 15 may be a lot, but you know, yeah. So give me some categories, people out there, that I can, you know, create a voting system for people to vote. And we can be like, for the year of 2020, you know, for the Queens of Battle Rap show, you know, this was the title, you know, this one. I don't know how many people are going to be in a category. I would think 3, maybe 4 or 5. We'll see. But I need some categories to create so that I can create like some sort of a voting system for people out there, so that towards the end of the year, we can actually give these, you know, an awards kind of thing.
There you go. JJ Philly, Save Money. Mr. Mumbles just gave you a whole show.
You said what?
Look at the comments. J Philly, K Thomas, they all giving you ideas.
I guess I was just talking and not looking.
Verse of the year, best new female
rapper.
rapper.
I see it. Oh, wait.
3rd round of the year, battle of the year, round of the year. Biggest body.
Round of the year. Damn. Round of the fucking year? That's beyond difficult. And this is what I'm gonna have.
You just gotta watch a lot of
I was gonna
battles.
say, and this is and what when I do this, I want to have the assistance of you all as well. So I'm gonna create something, and what I want
you
to
all.
happen.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
You are. You remember he was. My bad. Go ahead. It just popped in my head.
Battle of the year.
Rebuttal of the
easier
year.
for me. Best round. 10 is too many. 10 is too many, Darrell Sawyer? 10 is too many? Biggest body. Best scheme. You motherfuckers are making this difficult. Damn, Save Money. It's Aisha. Best wordplay. Good night. QB 240. Best dress. Hey, that's one of the ones I thought of. Y'all came with ones I didn't, you know. Power to the people. Rebuttal of the year. Fuck. Wordsmith of the year. Most creative. Good night. Biggest haymaker. Best rebuttals. Whack bar of the year. 10. So feeling like 10 is enough. Best battle of the night. Most requested female battler. All right. Best recovery.
That's fire. Best recovery.
So this is what I want to do. So we're gonna do this. Give me Rising Star. Yo, y'all. I'm beyond grateful. Prop of the year. K.
Wow,
Thomas.
That's crazy.
This is crash. I shouldn't have drank that Gatorade because I got to pee like crazy, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna start wearing like a diaper or like a little catheter or something like that so I can pee while doing the show. So I want best female battle of the year. Alexis Yu. So best media personality. Best rock. There's so
We know
many.
who that is. I'm just playing.
Oh.
I'm the best media personality.
But this would be for the women.
What media women?
Or maybe by media personality they just mean like, I guess, I don't know. Most anticipated female, most improved. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at all these in the chat. So let's just worst fall from grace. God damn. So
Kevin Hale, what's up, brother?
let's just take one of
Appreciate you.
these. So,
Funniest female in battle rap. That's fire too.
Battle of the year for that's just one example. And what's the name? JJ Philly gave me this battle of the year. Give me some battles that you would actually put for battle of the year that we would actually be able to use. Now, the thing about this is that right now we're in October. So we know that we have the November 14th event coming up, and you also have the 12/12 event coming up. So, you know, similar to the voting that I need everybody to do, you know, this upcoming, you know, weekend and get your early vote in by next week, Monday. But I also want, you know, your assistance with voting, you know, for this as well. But I want to be able to include those two events as well.
KCJ body of the year.
You put Casey as body of the year?
Versus Miss Merck.
All right, well, we said battle first, then we get the body.
Oh.
So did we say, I forgot what we said. Yeah, battle of the year. 40 versus Hustle. Jada Ray versus Lady Caution. Alexis Lou said 40 versus Hustle. PCBH 167 said Lady Ray versus Lady Ray. Fuck. Jada Ray versus Lady Caution. Best one rounder. I hate one rounders. I like them.
Was
but
that this year?
What? Caution and
Jada Ray.
Yeah. It was like, I think like January, February I was supposed to go. I'm such a bad supporter. Vixen versus DNA.
Coffee battle Casey? Oh, that was the rooftop shit.
Right. Do best first round, second round, third round of the year. Split them up. I promise you, I'm gonna need y'all help with this, man. Like, good night. K Thomas, it's the ladies only. Well,
Misfit versus Farrah was this year?
that was last year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Misfit versus Farrah was last year.
What question is it? Is it intergender?
That's what I'm trying to think. What do you all think? I mean, this is Queens of Battle Rap, but if they battled the guy and they did a great job, I think we can include that battle because he's, you know, not going to get it. I mean, you know, she can thank him as well in her speech, but it's, you know, yeah. So y'all gave me a couple of. Which one did you say that I said I wanted to come back to? What's another category that I think I didn't see? Best comeback? Did somebody say that? If somebody did say that, my apologies. But best comeback. But I feel like the only ones that. I'll shut up. Yeah. That should be a category only. Best intergender performance.
Prop of the year.
I need a award committee.
Funny.
Yeah, Armand, if there's a female involved, yeah, it's definitely her thing.
Yeah, somebody said have a best intergender battle of the year.
For the year. So that means that what happened. Well, the good thing about this is I don't want to exclude.
Oh, yeah, Jay Philly, best recovery. Like Clips as a male probably had the best recovery of the year.
Twice. But you got to give it to him. Twice.
Now you have to. Can you find a female battle rap? You know, that had a good recovery.
RC, best dressed. Who would y'all give best dressed to? I could see some of the people that, and this is just for this year. Celestial beings. It is love. See,
appreciate you, Celestial.
Best room show. Okay, we got a lot of 40s for best dress.
Love. We appreciate the love.
A lot of 40s, some couture, some my verses. 40 Urbani. How many female battles have happened? You might have to consider some of last year.
And like you said, you still got December 12th. And you got November 14th.
November 14th. But this is where all of you are going to help me as well. So do we need to go into last year? I mean, last year.
It's just, it's 2020.
2020. It was a fucked up year. But we can make 2021 better by, you know, getting out with the old.
Ayo Rel to Hustle Black outfit.
40 of my verse, Robin. 40 for best dressed, easy. You know, that's so funny. It's just funny how time flies because, you know, some years ago you heard other names. But yeah. All right. What's another one? There wasn't, were there a lot of, you know what? My only fear is that there were probably a lot of female battles that happened, but once again, lack of promo for some. For some. Nah, just 2020. Best intergender, Saint versus. Okay, so best intergender. Let's go with that. Mr. Mumbles 905. He says Saint versus RX for this year. Best intergender. There's so many different. That RBE thing was last year. Ladies versus Gents was last year. Yeah.
I think so.
Have they had other intergenders since then?
Yeah, that was last year.
Vixen and DNA, Coffee and V Magic, Charlie and Farrah, I think would have to go as last year. Coffee and V Magic, that was recent. Dixon and V. Look, I'm about to say Dixon and VNA. Boy, that dyslexia just kicks it on me.
Twerk and Hustle was last year.
Bonnie and Show Off, that was this year.
That was this year.
Apparently Bonnie versus Show Off was a classic, but ain't dropped yet. I think it was on the Twitch app. Okay, JJ Philly, yeah, ARP, and then they had RBE, they had Blue. I'm gonna say Blue Ivy. Blue Cocaine has battled there a few times. I'm not sure how many have been intergender. I know she had the Floss guy, but I think that was last year. Okay, so intergender is definitely one that we're looking at. Do we want to do Official versus Twerk? Was that last year? I feel like that was last year. I could be wrong, or it was no, I think that was last year because Official had like 3 battles back to back, like Beretta, Rum Nitty, and Twerk, and I think Twerk took place prior to Rum Nitty. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I'm trying to see what are some of these other categories I'm gonna need. Most improved bars. Battler of the year. Okay, Battler of the Year 2020. Who would we give that to?
You can't do that yet. It's still battles. It's a good idea.
You're right.
But you're gonna have to do this in January. You can't.
January.
Yeah, because you gotta sift through. You know, you still got Watch the Throne, and like I said, December 12th. You know, so it's like you gotta wait until all the battles are in before you could actually start.
So maybe this is just something, but. Do they do that with awards? Are awards given the next year, or is it the same year?
You can't do it the same year if there's still battles going on.
But don't they do that with movies or no? See, I watch awards, but I don't pay that much attention to them.
I think so.
Okay. What are the qualifications, Alexis Lou? Give me some more specifics in regards to what do you shit. So it sounds like y'all are saying that I'm gonna have to wait till next year, or to include last year as well.
Yeah,
this is more difficult.
Now, start putting them together, and then you have to start bringing in new ones, and then it's a tough thing to do. I can tell you that.
Well, I won't be doing it alone. I have the help of these people. We gotta make some kind of noise for the show. The timing is important. Just get the categories together. The 2020 Oscars are for 2019. Thank you, JJ Philly. I mean that because I didn't know. Yeah, I want to include last year too. Y'all got to help me watch some of these. What I'm probably going to do, for anybody that doesn't follow the page, Queens of Battle Rap, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. Here's the thing with the Facebook thing. The Facebook thing is very tricky because I think you're only allowed to have like 5,000 people. There, I think, are a lot of people who were at it, and I don't know what they are, what they do. You all are familiar with Facebook, so you know it better than me. But I feel like we're gonna have to go through and chop some of those out so that we can get some more great ones in. Insta, I think, allows a little bit more. So if anything, Queens of Battle Rap on Instagram, if you all have it. If you don't, then we can work out other ways. queensofbattlerap@gmail.com as well, where you can actually, your input is definitely vital for this. Your input is going to be needed in terms of creating said categories and also providing things to consider. And then I feel like, I guess, so the end of the year, so January, this is a lot of commitment. January of 2021, we will have the awards show for. Should it just be 2020? This is difficult. JJ Philly.
You're making it difficult.
Is that what it is? So what would you say?
Until the year is over, all battles are in, then you decide.
Right, but what I'm stating is, being as though they're stating that this year it was limited, does that mean to include? You haven't had many. I gotta pee so bad.
You just gotta look back and find out when they were.
Prior to COVID kicked off where it was like March 16th. I remember Friday the 13th, it was like, but March 16th, it really was like I remember a lot of places were like closed and not opening.
Because of the other battles that happen, trust me, there's a lot of female battle rap that happened this year. But you could wait until 2021, but then you gotta wait till 2022 to actually do it.
So
you gotta wait for the whole year to finish.
So January 2021 is going to be ideal for the award show for 2020.
How many battles happen? Because like all these battles won't be included on the 14th and the 12th.
Sure, they will.
It can't be because this is 2020. It's not
Right.
2021.
Right, but what are you saying? I'm saying if you're gonna do it January, then you already have it tallied.
January 2021.
January 2021.
And it'll probably be easier for you because it won't be as many.
Right. RX versus My Verse was this year.
Oh, see? That's what I say.
It was?
You do a little research and you'll find out.
Is this tacky if I gotta this Gatorade is like to leak out. I'm trying. I'm trying. Next time I won't drink prior. I can be quick. I have another question for them as well, so.
Yep. RX versus My Verse was this year, 8 months ago. What the fuck did you just do?
On me?
Yeah.
With what?
You just left?
Yo, I'm about to
Okay.
die.
Too much information. Well, I'm here with y'all until this guy comes back. 40 versus Hustle. Diesel versus Cheddar. And it still ain't dropped, Ayo Rel. That's the thing too, is a lot of battles that happened and they didn't drop. Yeah, RX versus My Verse was this year. Coffee versus Charisma on Beat was fire too. That's another thing you gotta take into consideration too. No more at the bar, Alexis. No more bars at the bar because the bar closed down. I need to try to find another location. I missed that show my damn self. It was always fun doing those.
I'm telling you, it's so funny when and I think I said this story before. I remember being at my cousin's house, and I think I had just finished watching the E Heart one, and I think I just took a walk. And she literally lives like a few blocks away from there. And I was like, holy shit, that's the bar. That sort of thing. Fan moment.
Queen's Corner, they kind of canceled themselves. So I'm not sure exactly why they stopped doing it, but I think it had a lot to do with their schedules though. It was hard trying to get all three of them in here at the same time. on the same day, which is always a tough thing doing anything in battle rap, especially media-wise. Like here, just trying to get people to come to a show is just difficult. Save money just for the record. Yeah, I like Nina Cruz too.
Yeah, there was me and Nina had talks actually doing an interview, but it's just a scheduling thing, but would love to see her return. I still think that would be a great category, but as stated before, we have to wait till the end of the year to see, best comeback, who that may be. I guess last year for some, Fit probably would have got that. I got you. Yeah, I know. I'm paying attention. Fit actually would have got that, I guess, for some. Best comeback,
Only comeback. Who else had a comeback as of late?
Well, for last year or just kind of in general?
Last year, this year?
Well, Gaddis just had hers. Yeah. When
was Fit?
I don't think Couture. Last year.
Was it?
Fit and Farrah was last year.
Oh, yeah, but what about Misfit and Official?
Lex Banco did come back. Misfit and Official was last year in the summer. Last year.
It dropped 10 months ago.
Last year. That battle took place last year. Because I remember Misfit came here from like a tropical vacation.
January.
Yeah, so that was last year. K Prophet did return last year as well. Zan came back. Banco came back. Yeah, David Richards. I'm gonna do that shit. Talk that shit, David Richards. You should do a female champion and give out 10K, just like Jay Black. Motherfucker, I'm gonna give out 20K. How about that? I'm about to top what he's doing. That'd be a great one. I like that one, David Richards. And I'm not making fun of you. I ain't got 10K to give. Yeah, I don't got 10K to give. Yeah, sorry. But so from this point on, I'm actually going to, like I said, use the assistance of you all to help me with categories.
Is it good for? I'm sorry, man.
Isn't it war? Huh.
Right, but Jackie Chan was singing it. He kept saying, "You are."
Gotcha. Right. Gotcha.
I'm looking up some shit here.
Acknowledgement boosts morale. Yes. And there are some people I would love to actually still see come back.
Oh, they battled.
Who?
Oh, that's right. They did. See? LS and Logi.
Logi. That was this year.
Tory versus Chess happened this year.
That was this year.
Yoshi versus Tony Blanco, I think, happened this year.
That was this year.
Panic and Nemesis happened this year. Lady J and Charisma. So there's a lot of them that you could actually look into. Robin Rhymes versus
and First Lady Flames.
So yeah, there's a lot more you could actually look into for this year. Yeah.
But those are all like the same. It's easier to point those out because those are kind of like the same league and events.
But
not all that you mentioned, but
it's about the battle, right? So it's who had the best performance or whatever.
Right. No, but I'm just saying that it's gonna take more than that. Like that's the easiest part, to go there for that. But then there might be something that happened where it's like, fuck, I didn't know KCJ battled such and such in Texas. That sort of thing. Didn't happen, but you're saying.
KCJ versus.
Yeah, on your little verse tracker thing.
Actually,
isn't that verse tracker? Yeah.
My little thing, but verse tracker is the shit. Shout out to verse tracker.
Yeah. Jay versus Charisma was fire. I think that was last year too. See, the boss did come back this year. That wasn't his money. I hear you. Maybe I gotta find a good Jewish investor so I can get the money out. Who?
23,000. Yoshi and Tony Blanco.
You said it was fire?
I was there. It was a good battle.
It was alright.
It's only 23,000 views.
Yeah, I think the hype for the battle was better than the battle itself. Just my opinion. It was set to be, people thought it was going to be a great one. Maybe I think that happens a lot of times where there's so much hype for it, and then when you get it, it's like, You know,
I just like those two little motherfuckers.
no, yeah, I like that little mirror match thing, you know, that they had going, definitely. But
There's another one about to happen before this year is over.
is there?
Nice little mirror match about to happen.
Nice. Gotcha. We can do some predictions with that one when the time comes. So before we wrap up, thank all of y'all more so as always for tuning in. I'm definitely gonna need the assistance of you all with getting these.
Keep saying it, it's gonna keep
with getting these categories together and just kind of having conversations regarding certain things such as glass ceilings. One time we spoke about image. Let's just have these conversations that are a little different than other things and that some people just may be afraid to have. You know, you may think it, you may not want to spit it. You know, respect is key. Love difference in the opinions. So I just want to go down a list and I want to shout everybody out for tuning in. So if I forget your name, my sincerest apologies. The earliest comment that I'm going back is JJ Philly and it says Little Yachty. So my brain has to actually remember who commented prior to that. But I'm going to say thank you for tuning in to JJ Philly, Ismaisha, Michael Tucci, Rebel Bebo. If I say your name wrong, I promise you it's not on purpose. It's just stupidity. AOREL, Armand, T7M Radio, Mr. Mumbles 905, QB240, Save Money, Darrell Sawyer, Alexis Lou, Power to the People. I think I said Armand. 66P Black 666. Thank you so much for actually taking the time out to make sure that everybody goes ahead and they share and they like all that good stuff. Keep the show alive. Keep female battle rap alive. I don't think there's another show that's actually highlighting female battle rap. Tell your artists to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? When they come up here, they have fun with me. They giggle, we have fun, you enjoy, all that good stuff. I think I said Darrell Sawyer, K. Thomas, RC, Celestial Beginnings or Beings. Look, that's the Celestial Seasonings is the T. Celestial Seasonings. I got a little tongue tied. Kevin Hale or Haley. I feel like I pretty much got most of y'all. Apologies if I haven't, but once again, Darius Kender. Oh, that other person that had the name I couldn't pronounce earlier, something Nonchalant or something. Ron Rock, exclusive Battle League as well. PCBH 167, all the way from the UK. Much love, because I think it's latest shit over there right now. So thank you for tuning in. Thank all y'all for tuning in. You can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Courtesy to Jay-Z for that. K. Thomas, David Richards, so on and so forth. But yeah, what I need y'all to do, hit up the page on Instagram. You have a better chance of being, I don't know, I guess accepted as a friend on Instagram. Queens of Battle Rap on Instagram. If there's a category and if there are artists that you actually feel like belong in said categories for the awards, definitely let me know. The Facebook, you can do the DM. That works for that as well. Queens of Battle Rap at gmail.com. QBR Show on Twitter. All of that. If you're able to, I need y'all to vote for that. And vote, in regards to, I guess, election day is on November 3rd. Let's see what happens with the economy. I'm not the biggest, political genius, JTB more ATL as well. I'm not into politics as much as I should be, but I do vote. I've been voting for years and I will continue to do so. So if you are able to, please do so. QB240 says it's 12:58 in England, all the way from England. Thanks. It's not mate, but top of the day, morning to you. Top of the day to you. I'm not good with the accent. And PCBH Facts is 1 a.m. here, and I had to tune in because I love the show. Damn, see? And even my local ones, Maisha, you can come hook my nails up one day. But yeah, they cut, but you can do your thing. But nonetheless, thank y'all always for for tuning in and keeping the show alive and making this possible. I can't do this without any of you. We'll see if we can get a good treat next week. As I said before, I'm always looking for other people to come in. Respect, good dialogue, all that other good stuff. We don't really say top of the day, but okay. My bloody twit of me. I'm a bloody twit, should I say. Yeah, and on that note, if there's something that y'all want to see, anybody that y'all want to see, hit up that, let me know. We'll see what we can do. We can look into making it happen. I've been talking to some women that I've never had up here about actually making the appearance. It takes a village. So if you want your favorite artist, you reach out to your favorite artist. If they got a problem with me, they can reach out to me too, but we can make this happen. All right, y'all have a good one. Enjoy your Halloween. Yeah. Take care, y'all.